Hi friends, how are you? Hope you're well and you're enjoying your time at the moment and having nice weeks. The weather here is it's lovely today. It's sunshine, cool window, but got blue sky, so that's nice. As you can see from the title, it's like, where do I unhaul my books? What do I do with books that I've read that I think, no, I don't want to keep anymore, and I want to just give them to someone else or give someone else the opportunity of reading them. So, where do I take my books? The main bulk of my books, depending on condition and what I thought of them, will go to Barter Books down in Alnwick, if and when I can get there. And that is the big thing, if and when I can get there. I haven't been to Barter for over 2 years due to the pandemic, and that I have a pile of books that I know I am not going to read again, and I'm thinking, when am I going to get there? Because at the moment it's just not feasible to drive about 2 hours to get there and then drive 2 hours back and feel safe. It's just like, So I now need to think of where else can I unhaul some books. Yes, I will keep some for barter. That is, a given. But there are others that I think maybe barter will have too many of them. If they're from a really well-known author and somebody's quite popular, I then have to think, right, where else am I going to unhaul? And we have a number of charity shops in my local town, and that's where I tend to put them. I will split my books into piles and I'll go, right, okay, I'll give that one to Heart and Stroke, I'll give that one to Cancer, I'll give that one to Oxfam. So I try and make sure that I split my books as evenly as I can between those charities, because I think it's really important that these charities have books that are in good condition and hopefully that people will want to read and that they can then read, and whether they want to pass them on or if they want to give them back to the charity, that's great. I'm aware that there is a Better World Books big warehouse in Dunfermline, and I am tempted to take some of my books there because I love Better World Books. As if you will have seen in the previous video, that's where I am buying a number of my second-hand books, and it would be really nice to be able to give some books back. And I think that I would like to try and do that. The other thing I do with my books is I see if any of my friends want to read them. Because if they're books that I've read that I've enjoyed and I think friends will want to read them, I'll say, well, I've got this book that I've read, really enjoyed it, would you like to read it? And then just say to them, look, once you've read it, give it to charity or pass it on. Because I think that's really nice. It's nice to get a book from a friend going, well, I really enjoyed that one, I think you might too. Once you've finished it, pass it on to somebody else. So that is another way to unhaul your books. I've done that with a number of my middle grade books. I've actually given them to my little niece, and well, she's not little anymore, she would hate me saying that. So I give them to, I have two nieces and a nephew. They're really cousins, but they call me auntie anyway. And one of them's my goddaughter, so I pass them on to them. And that I think is really nice. I don't know what they do with them afterwards. Maybe they pass them on to their friends, I'm not sure. So that is another way that I unhaul my books. I think I need to maybe look at other ways to unhaul books, but I'm not sure. I've seen people do things with what they call book art, and I'm kind of not sure that is my idea, kind of repurposing the books. I don't know, I think for me that is a step too far. if I'm honest. I don't know, it kind of doesn't sit well with me. But that's fine. If other people can make beautiful art from it and they enjoy doing that, then great, go ahead and do that. But no, I think I like to try and pass my books on so that other people that maybe I don't know will get to read them, or friends that I have will enjoy reading them as well. I've found some other secondhand bookstores in Edinburgh that I will possibly also, if I end up at some point going into Edinburgh, I will take them and say, would you be interested in having these? So I think that's also a good thing. Look at your local area, look to see if you've got any secondhand bookstores out with charity shops and see if they will take them. That is, another great way of doing it. And I don't know whether you can do it online as well. That's something I haven't looked into, but it might be that I can box up some books and send them to a secondhand bookstore. I really don't know, but that would be another way to try and unhaul some books. But I think, it's up to you as a reader what you want to do with your books once you've finished them. And having a number of options, I think, is always good. And you have to do what you feel is right. I mean, as you can see, my bookshelves are jam-packed. And I will be going through my books because I know there are some in there that I will be unhauling. And I think, I might take you guys along in the process as I unhaul. But please let me know down in the comments, what do you do with your books once you finish them and you know that you're not going to keep them? How do you unhaul them? Where do you unhaul them to? It would be really, really nice to know. And do you like unhauling? Do you not like unhauling? Are you somebody who really, really wants to keep all their books? If you are, how do you have all the space? Because I'm jam-packed. So it would be really nice to know, what you do with your books and why. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. And if you've enjoyed this, or you're enjoying this series so far, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you can sort of hear more of my thoughts on various bookish topics. But until next time, friends, stay safe and happy reading. Bye.